Hello, my name's Anthony Simpson, and I'm author of Mental Health Wisdom. This is How to Survive and Thrive Part 2. So, in my book Mental Health Wisdom, I identify 7 things that help people to be mentally and emotionally healthy and happy. I haven't got time to go through all 7, so I'm just going to go through the first 2 today. But the full 7 are the life purpose or purposes, self-awareness, wisdom, self-care, supportive relationships, medication, and therapy. So let's talk about number 1, life purposes. Everyone needs at least one life purpose. A life purpose is something that you want to achieve over the course of your life. People often describe it as the reason they get up in the morning. It's in your thoughts when you are busy, and it brings you feelings of happiness in your heart, and it's what motivates much of your behaviour. Many people think a life purpose is something that you're born with, and that it's your destiny to fulfil. But this isn't true. People choose their life purposes, either consciously or unconsciously. You can also have more than one life purpose, and it might change over the course of a lifetime. So for example, caring for others, whether that be family members, friends, lovers or strangers, that can be a life purpose. Community, being part of a community, bearing in mind that we're social animals, that can be a life purpose. My life purposes are to be happy, to be creative, and to make a difference to other people's life, which is part of the reason why I wrote Mental Health Wisdom, and part of the reason why I blog and now do YouTube videos and do lots of other things. Self-awareness is understanding more about you. It's being aware of your thoughts, feelings, ego, knowledge, skills, experiences, relationships, communication, strengths and weaknesses, drives, values and behaviours in any situation. Self-awareness isn't something we do once and that's it. It's something that you continually need to do in order to get good at it. Overcoming adversity is about overcoming challenges in life. I've learnt a couple of things about overcoming adversity which are essential. You need to have grit or determination, so never giving up. You need support of others. You need practice. Repetition is the way of getting good at anything. You need to be driven by a love or passion for what you're doing. You need to have people believe in you and have faith in you, and you need to believe in yourself and know that you can do it. Let's talk about self-care. So self-care is anything you do to look after your health. Self-care is about maintaining and preventing ill health. So let's talk about the well of resilience. So over here, if you follow my mouse, you've got the well of resilience. This is an analogy I came up with to explain it. So you top up your resilience by taking a break, relaxation, hobbies and interests, spending time in nature, meditating or mindfulness, spending time with family, friends, basically anything that's relaxation. And that is rain that goes into the well. And then when adversity comes along, you use your resilience water in the bucket load to deal with the challenges. Your resilience can get empty, so you could have hardly any water left in your well. But the good thing is that you can always top it up. You can always make it rain by making time to relax and take time out. Let's talk about how to support someone struggling with mental illness. First off, stay in contact with them. They're going to isolate themselves. That's normal for most people with mental illness. So the best thing you can do is ask them how they would like you to keep in contact. Some may prefer phoning or seeing, whereas others may prefer messaging or texting. Remember that mental illness can be very socially isolating. Unconditional love and care. Let them know that they are loved unconditionally and that you care about them deeply. Don't have any expectation that somebody in the middle of mental illness will be able to reciprocate, because they can't always. Listen to what they say and don't assume anything. Remember, assume makes an ass out of you and them. Ensure that there are no distractions when you're with them or on the phone to them. So put the children in another room, put your phone on silent, keep the pets out of the way, really make time for them. Offer them practical support, offer to go shopping for them or with them, help them to clean, help them to cook a meal. These are basics that you really can't do if you're really mentally unwell or you need some help to do. Remind them to take their medication or when appointments are due. The first thing to go when you've got mental illness is your short-term memory, so this can be really helpful, as can buying them a calendar or reminding them to put reminders in the phone. That's how you'll help get them to appointments, and that's how you'll help get them to hopefully get back into recovery. Next, ask them about their diet and appetite. So if they have an appetite but they're struggling to make anything because of a lack of energy or motivation, find out what their favourite meal is and cook it for them. Offer distraction activities that you can both do together, because this helps them take a break from their own critical inner voice. Remember that basic activities, even as simple as a walk around the park, may be too much for somebody suffering with mental illness, so always take their lead. And if they say no, don't take it personally. Certainly don't judge them or take offence. Help them access support, so this might be going along with them to their GP, counselling sessions or mental health appointments. Offer to sit in appointments with them if you think that'll be useful, but again, make clear that it's completely up to them and that you won't take any offence if they want to be seen alone. Be understanding. Someone at mental illness may cancel plans at the last minute. In fact, many of us do that quite a lot. Again, don't take it personally. Show understanding and ask them if there's any time, anything you can do to help them. Be patient. Like any illness, mental illness takes time and the right treatment, the right support, and time for them to start to feel better. A few things that I found really useful when I was feeling sick were limiting questions and time. My family and friends were really good at spotting when I was exhausted and needed to rest. Be aware of your own body language and theirs. Don't mirror them. Try not to give advice, as it's often unrealistic and unhelpful. I know a couple of people who said to me, "Oh, why don't you just go for a walk in the park? You'll feel loads better if you go for a walk in the park." And actually, I was in an episode of depression with, cyclothymia, a form of bipolar. It just was completely unrealistic and unhelpful. I hadn't washed for days, let alone anything else, and signposted them to some useful resources. So useful resources are NHS Choices, Mind, Calm and Sane. If you have any questions, leave a comment below on this video and I'll do my best to answer it. My book Mental Health Wisdom is available to buy on Amazon, and you can buy a paperback copy or an ebook copy, whichever you prefer. And if you've enjoyed this video, leave a comment and let me know. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't. If there's any ideas you've got for other videos, let me know, and perhaps I'll do another video series soon. Thank you.